Here we have macaroni and cheese, one pot, also known as Pasotto mac and cheese, the sequel. And guess what? It's better than the original, which has never happened in the history of the world, except for now. Join me on this journey. The one pot mac and cheese, the Pasotto mac and cheese, has been a big hit. You've sent me photos from all over the world, so I thought we'd make Pasotto mac and cheese, the sequel. And start with bacon, because everybody loves bacon. This is 1 or 2, depending on how much you like it, pieces of bacon sliced up. You can kiss it with a little bit of olive oil just to help it out. Ooh la la. Spread it out so that you make sure you get good browning. And while that cooks, come over here quickly to your shallot. Time is of the essence. A lot of bacon fat has rendered. That is excellent, excellent news. What I'm gonna do is pull the bacon out, keep the oil, keep the bacon fat, and I'm gonna put these bits of crispy bacon on top of the dish at the end, because that is classy as f. So, the brilliance is, the bacon fat is now the fat that we are cooking the shallots in. You have got to love that. Woo! Salt, very important. So this will bring out the last bit of moisture. All right, now here's the part where all the Italians say, you're crazy, you're ruining our culture. But it's what makes a one-pot macaroni and cheese. Put the pasta straight in. That's right, it's the Pasotto method. Pasta, risotto, Pasotto. And not only does it give us just one pan to cook in, but all the starch that comes off the pasta that would normally be dumped down the drain is kept in the dish. It's starchy, it's sludgy, so it's a fake roux, which means you do not have to add butter and flour. So there's less things to do and screw up. So give a little toast onto that, just a tiny bit. Get them shiny with fat, and now come in with beer, white wine, stock, water, whatever you have. Make sure the pasta's covered. Go full blast. Work on your poetry. It's gonna get thick, it's gonna get starchy. You're gonna add a little more water. That's cool. And in the meantime, you're gonna start grating cheeses. Today we have fontina, white, mild, creamy, delicious. Parmesan, sharp, nice to finish with. And blue cheese, funky, barnyard, hay, horses. The trio is quite unbelievable. Look at the bubbles. They look more robust than just water bubbles because they're starchy fake roux bubbles. All right, fontina, very soft. Biggest mistake you can make in a dish like this is using a pasta that's too big. Let's get some of the blue cheese in there. And let's get a little bit of Parmesan. Funny fact, called Parmesan because it comes from the town of Parma. We're 5 minutes in. Try the pasta, see where it's at cooking-wise. Firm, but close. So at this point I would just add a little more broth just so that the pastas are fully submerged underneath liquid. All right, let's try the pasta one more time. Al dente, but edible. So, that means it's the perfect time to lower the heat and start mixing in our cheeses, because the pasta is going to continue to cook. Unless, of course, you like the mushy pasta, and I totally understand that. Cheese is going to be much easier to stir in when there's a lot of liquid present. At this point, you want to try and keep it moving. There's a lot of cheese in there. Things are going to get sticky and burny. All right, this is wicked hot, as you can see. Heat is off. So we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream, just a tiny bit, because it gives you a little je ne sais quoi, which means I don't know what. Here's our bacon. I'm going to put it into our cheese bowl. Clearly ooey gooey, you see what's happening? What more do you want in a mac and cheese? I ask you, citizens, if you use a vegetable stock like this one, you're gonna have a dark, rich color. Beef stock, same thing. In a lot of ways, this is like a French onion soup with shells and cheese. Well, French onion soup has cheese too. Okay, look at that, it's gorgeous. Oh, that's so damn good. Here's the bacon bits. That's all she wrote. This is better than the original, which never happens with sequels. Friends, make it! Send me photographs of the digital nature. I want to know what you think.